Hello guys, today we're talking about the Blu-ray sales. Bad Boys for Life sells nearly 500,000 copies in its first week. Yep, Bad Boys for Life is selling really well on Blu-ray. And yeah, it's good. It sold 500,000 copies. And this is during when everyone couldn't leave the houses. Bad Boys for Life still managed to sell 500,000 copies, nearly half a million copies. Rise of Skywalker again. It's 5 weeks, 6 weeks in, and still has not beaten the Last Jedi's Blu-ray alone opening. Okay, that's how poorly the Rise of Skywalker is selling compared to the other Star Wars movies. Of course, any normal movie would kill to have the Rise of Skywalker sales numbers, but these are just bad sales. This is selling just as on par, movies like Solo. Okay. Next is The Gentleman, which is selling pretty okay. It's an indie movie, so yeah. Save it with IP demand finale. It's selling pretty great for a Chinese movie, so yeah. Doolittle, outselling Little Woman. Doolittle is still outselling Little Woman. It sold 2 times more copies than Little Woman, but guess what movie got all the Oscars? Little Woman. But yeah, Doolittle's being out the Oscar crap called Little Woman, and it's just so hilarious to see this. 1917 selling pretty similar to Midway on Blu-ray. It will probably sell really well on Black Friday. Wouldn't be surprised if it reaches 1 million copies. It should reach 1 million copies. You know, it's one of the only few movies that actually deserved all of its Oscar nominations. Next is Jumanji: The Next Level. That is selling really well. It has sold 1.44 million copies. Joker is also off this list, probably because it didn't sell enough on DVD, because it's including DVDs as well. Like a Boss is not selling. Not surprising. It's a movie that nobody watched. Little Woman's not selling. It made $100 million, but it's not selling, just like Hustlers didn't sell. Just like Sorry Angels didn't sell. Frozen 2 still selling. Frozen 2 is still selling. It sold 3.27 million copies. That's a lot of copies for a Blu-ray, especially during these times. Just Mercy is not selling. Not surprising. Brie Larson is in it. Brie Larson is in the movie. Brie Larson's terrible. Moving on, Bad Boys free movie collection, which includes, which could be stacked on the Bad Boys for Life sales, which means this movie sold on 270,000 copies, including the Bad Boys free movie collection. Frozen, surprisingly, that's selling, still selling, despite the movie being like 7 years old. Rampage, the sales for Rampage is not correct for this chart. It's the real sales is around 1.4 to 1.5 million copies. Because when it came out in 2018, it sold like 1.4 million copies. It sold a lot of copies, but the critics said it was such a bad movie because it's not woke. Yeah, Rampage is a really fun movie to watch. So yeah, it's glad it's selling copies. Wizard of Oz selling. That's a DVD probably. Girls Rule Collection. The last full measure. No one's buying that. Underwater, that's not selling. It has Kristen Stewart. Nobody likes Kristen Stewart. So yeah, that's why it's not selling. Tombstone, that's an old DVD movie. It's selling really well. And Midway is still selling copies. It's still being out Dark Fate. And now let's go to the best selling. And yeah, same thing of last week. Skyscraper sold 1 million copies. Which we adjusted it up to 1.28 million copies. Because I think Skyscraper barely sold 1 million copies when it came out. No, sold around 1 million copies. But yeah, if you look at the best-selling movies here of 2019, Zombieland officially beats Dark Fate. Officially beats Dark Fate. So yes, Zombieland has officially beaten out Dark Fate. Officially beating out that crappy movie. Expect 1917 to also beat out Dark Fate as well. Just so he can make fun of Dark Fate a little more. Rambo always beat out Dark Fate as well. And then we go around here. Peppermint beat out Charlie's Angels. It took a few weeks, but Peppermint beat out Charlie's Angels. Yes, a 2-year-old movie is being Charlie's Angels, which is just funny and sad at the same time that a non-woke movie that was hated by the critics, was canceled by the critics, is now beating out Charlie's Angels. A movie that was said it was be a masterpiece. Charlie's Angels was so amazing because it's woke. Okay, it has the quote-unquote actress of the decade, even though she has not deserved no actress of the decade because there's much better actresses, much better actresses than her. She's like one of the worst actresses of all time. And they said, oh yeah, she's the best actress of this decade. No, she isn't. She's the actress of nothing, okay? Yeah, Duo, if go here, Doolittle is also in Little Woman, which is a movie that was promoted as the best movie of the year. Spies in Disguise is not selling, which is not surprising. It didn't sell anywhere on Amazon. No one's buying it. I can't wait the Brothers of Prey sales come out, but yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.